It began as a simple tale of good versus evil.
Understanding the giant appeal of Star Wars is kind of like trying to explain why the Bible is popular. Fans and pundits can point to psychological, psychiatric, and mythological theories for answers, but what does that prove?
One that resonates with some of the most enduring themes found in literature, mythology, religion, and history.
What Star Wars did was bring them right up to date and reach a new generation.
It broke new ground in terms of communicating a message.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I was witnessing the creation of modern myth.
But just why is Star Wars considered the epic tale of our time?
Future generations will still be enthralled by it.
Find out as the Star Wars legacy is...
Is Star Wars good because it is good, or is it good because it affirms biases we already hold? Are we seeing myth, and are we see ourselves as part of the poet's function? If it tells of ourselves, then why does it say to few they are guardians who like the film were defeated in a lost past and unaware till this comes? Few they are guardians who like the film were defeated in a lost past and unaware till this comes along to remind them they are the next generation of worldly guardians who are lost, in hiding in this world. Where many see themselves as an online hero or fictional-based Jedi instead of a real hidden ancient and lost order. South America was conquered more by manipulation of myth and archetype. For you the few, who have waited and watched, we do not know everything, we just feel it. Something has always evaded the victors of our history and rewrote anew. They made us live in their new world, one filled with hate, and anger, with war and suffering, where justice is for the rich only, and greed takes over and allows hunger, poverty, and no one sees it but us. They just walk on by where we cannot, but trapped we are powerless in their power. We have one that has no name but the Force. One and many, the real creator of all, ours is the Earth Mother and her nature. There are no facts for the feelings, we all have our own way of explaining it.
By incorporating references to politics, philosophy, religion, history, and mythology.
What's so exciting about approaching the Star Wars cycle, it's very much like an archaeological excavation. On the surface, all of us can say, aha, Excalibur is to be seen in the lightsaber. If you go to a deeper level, you may come to entering into the Death Star and say, aha, let us remember the Greek hero Odysseus in the underworld.
This is Red 5, I'm going in.
But then you can go deeper in the stratigraphic levels. And what's fun for me personally is when I get to a point where I say, did George Lucas mean for this connection to be made, or am I making it? Am I participating as part of the poet, the creator, in seeing connections? And that is the mythological process. Everyone sees themselves.
We try offer a way that is more universal for our era and our world. There is no dark and light in the assumed way. They have distorted the way, and took it from the path builder, the focus, if only able to explain to you all, and rescue you to make a difference. At least you know now. Few we are, but a power we be, a force to be reckoned, and that is the reason why we are suffering. This silent war is still raging, and the most do not even know formal linear our forefathers fought, hoping the truth be told and many would follow. But in vain they were. This is the closest it has come, apart from one time long ago, which ended with failure but further than ever. We can only hope to get that far. But we have come this far. Many unaware do not see what we do, and that we can start explaining now. In stages all needs to be, and reasons for all. We can only hope you see this in the right way, or point of view. As it is not always obvious. Watched and monitored are we, and to keep them fooled away needs to be. In between the context as fiction meets reality for those who do see. Cryptic clues and talk is what we have been showing you, to know it. And to see it, so you can understand it. Many suffered just to make this possible, including the writer himself. He is not the teacher, but the builder of our path. He left much for he did not know, or know back when he was still only learning. Or it was not his role to, but the few should be able see the same words, and from the same source. As there is two paths, one the fictional and that meets when introduces reality, and when people, the few put it together, only then the two meet, and become much more than thought possible by this UN-balanced world. No dark, only light, where corruption lies within, the evil is fake, and there to scare, that fear keeps control, control keeps the regime intact. and the many from ever knowing, and always seeing it in either the good or something not even real. Many things have changed, but recently has the view on the fiction Jedi. Many criticize it, and play of assumptions that are made for them. The rest is the lie that stole the story, from the one man who could ever tell it. Star Wars is more than many think, and glad few know, and kept that way. For this war only ends one way, but for the second time we have some control. The unexpected success was both good and bad. Bad that the history that is lost was seen by those in control, and fought to take it and change it. Now they will destroy the heart, the obi from which all flows. But that old knight did his job.